The root word for today is aqua. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? The meaning of aqua is water. The first word that I've brought is aquatic, which means relating to water. We've heard about aquatic creatures like fish, aquatic plants like water lilies and lotuses. So aquatic. The next one, aqueduct. Aqueduct is an artificial channel for carrying water or conveying water. A synonym for this word is canal. So we have canals that we build to contain water artificially, that give water to the fields, as in irrigation, etc. So same thing, aqueduct. Any kind of channel that carries water. Aquamarine is the color of the sea. So bluish marine means sea. Aqua is water. So that bluish or bluish green color of the sea is aquamarine. Aquanaut, just like we have astronaut, we have an aquanaut. An underwater explorer or a diver is known as an aquanaut, who goes underwater and makes explorations. The next one is an aquaplane. Aquaplane, it's not really a plane. It is a board which it is used as a sport, and it is ridden by a person, and the person is on water, and that board is pulled by a motorboat. That is known as an aquaplane. An aquarium is a tank for keeping live fish. It's usually made of glass when it's kept indoors. It can be outdoors also, like we have some very huge aquariums in number of countries that are pretty famous also. The plural of the word is aquaria. So aquarium, aquaria. The next word is aquatics. Aquatics is related to water, the sports related to water or water sports. Aquatile is inhabiting water. Aqueous, consisting mostly of water. This word is often used in chemistry. It is used for those kind of solutions where the solvent is water. So there are water soluble things. For example, we have NaCl or salt, and we have some oil soluble things. So those for which the solvent is water is an aqueous solution. Aquiferous is something which is carrying water. Aquiform is simply watery. Question answer time. Find the antonym, means the opposite of the word aquiform. Aquiform is watery. Aquavitae. Aquavitae is got something to do with water. It is distilled water which is used for making alcohol. Cannot be my answer. It's very similar in meaning. Aquatic means of or relating to water. Aqueous is a synonym because it means watery. Arid means dry. So it must be an opposite or antonymous to my word aquiform, which is my correct answer. Arch or arc. The meaning of this root word is to govern or to rule. There are some words that I've brought from this root today. The first one is anarchy. Let's understand this word. This word contains two words. The first one is a prefix, which is an. An is a prefix which means no, not, or without. So anarchy, and arch of course means govern. So the absence of any governing body is the meaning of the word anarchy. Because there is an absence of a governing body or someone who will control, it leads to a disorder or a chaos. So therefore, words like disorder, chaos, mayhem, etc. are synonymous to the word anarchy. So a lack of governance, it can be used for a situation where there is no teacher in our class and there is disorders. We can refer to that situation as well as anarchy. There are some synonyms that I've brought here today. That is, look at this word: chaos, mayhem, disorder, disarray, confusion, lawlessness, tumult, misuse, pandemonium. So all these words, pandemonium, chaos, mayhem, disorder, disarray, confusion, lawlessness, tumult and misrule, they are all synonymous. The next word that I've brought is monarchy. Let's work this word out. Mono. The first one in this word, the first root, it is a prefix of course, is mono. Mono means one or single. So monarchy means rule of one person. So a king who is the ruler of a place is also known as a monarch because he has absolute power. Autarky is the absolute rule of a person or dictatorship. There is a slight difference between monarchy and dictatorship. A monarch may be a benevolent one, but an autarch may not be one. So an absolute governing body which acts like a dictator is autarky. The next one is demarch. Dem means people. So a magistrate who is appointed by people, he has the power to rule over them, is a demarch. Diarchy. Let's split this word. The prefix dia means two. So diarchy means the governance or rule of two. Hierarchy means ranking. That ranking could be according to social status, as in a society, or it could be according to seniority level, as in an office. The next one I have is patriarchy. Patri is also a root word prefixed here. It means father. So father. When father is a ruler, it could be a family, it could be the society that I'm referring to. So a patriarchal society where mostly the father is a head of the family, or a male dominated society. Matriarchy, the root word matra means mother. So in the same way, when mother is the head of the family, or if it is a female dominated society, we refer to it as a matriarchal society. Oligarchy. Oli means few. So a rule of few or maybe influential people is referred to as an oligarchy. Let's look at some slightly different words now. Archaeology. Archaeology is a study of human history. That is, it refers to the history that one finds out after excavation of sciences, of sites, various different kind of historical sites that we did not know about, and when scientists that are studying them, that is the historians who are studying them, come to certain conclusions on them and base the historical facts on them. That is archaeology. Another word, archipelago. Archipelago is a group of islands. Pelago means sea, so something which is in the sea, and a cluster of islands or a group of islands in the sea is known as an archipelago. I have some slightly different usages of the word. Arch here, it doesn't directly mean to rule or govern. Now, when I talk about govern or to rule, I also mean chief, because chief is the one who has the power to rule. So, chief can also be derived to mean main. So, I have certain words like arch rival. It means my chief or my main rival. Archangel, the one who is the chief angel, like Satan was an archangel of. Let's find one word for this meaning. A rule by few people. The first word is anarchy. Anarchy means the absence of any ruler or governance or disorder, therefore it can't be my answer. Patriarchy is a rule by a father figure, so patriarchy, no. Oligarchy means the rule by few, and autarky is the rule as a to rule as a dictator or dictatorship. So my answer here to this question is oligarchy, which means a rule by few people. Obviously, they are rich and influential people.